Welcome to the Thompson Cell and Passmore series of wine vlogs. We've got a strong food and drink sector here in our property team and other departments, and we're really passionate about local fare, which of course includes English wine, which is a booming industry. The first wine that I'm going to talk about is a Kent giant in the English wine world, and it's one that most people have heard of, being Chapel Down. But the one that I'm going to taste today might not be one that most people have tried because it's slightly different to their other sparkling options. They've called it a touch of sparkle, their 2022 vintage. It's a touch of sparkle because it's made completely differently from the English wines you have probably tasted. Most of those are made in the traditional method, as is champagne, where the fizz and bubbles comes from the second fermentation in the bottle. It ferments on its yeast, which creates the bubbles. This wine has been carbonated, so they've forced carbon dioxide into the tanks, so they've forced the bubbles and air into it. So as you can see as I'm pouring it, it's very lively to begin with, which would be as if you're pouring a fizzy drink, but it quickly settles and the bubbles very softly rise into the top. So it's nice to drink. It's not like you're drinking a very fizzy drink. It's got quite a smooth mousse, but it is different to a champagne or sparkling wine. You do get that semi-sparkling, effervescent nature of it. So let's have a smell of the wine. So the reason they have used carbonation and released this early, so without any aging, is because they want to capture the wonderful Kent fruits and the aromas that you get from that. So it's very fresh, lime, lemon, apple. There is elderflower, which is a big signature of this wine. You can imagine smelling an elderflower bush. And the grapes in this wine, it's 75% Bacchus and 25% Chardonnay. So Bacchus was grown originally in Germany, but it's a big wine for us here. It's very distinctive. It can be likened to the Sauvignon Blanc of England. Because I know the grape, as soon as I get my nose in here I can smell this Bacchus, which can be an acquired taste. The way that it's blended with the Chardonnay, the way the fruit aromas have been retained, is really lovely. The point of adding carbon dioxide to the tank and serving this quickly as opposed to aging is to preserve the aromas and flavours. And if we have a taste, it's really different to a champagne or an aged English sparkling wine. It's much lighter, refreshing. The fizz, or what they call the mousse, is actually a lot softer than I was expecting, considering it's been carbonated, and it's very full of elderflower, pear, uplifting. It's supposed to be a simple wine, not meant in a derogatory way. It's just simple, refreshing. It'd be perfect as an aperitif or chilled in the summer or with a light fish or chicken dish. And it's a really interesting style. It's 12.5% alcohol, so that's a medium alcohol, which is pretty good. It's where England's getting warmer. A really nice alternative to Prosecco, something homegrown and something a little bit different to what you're probably used to. So if you would like to find out more about our food and drink sector or our food and drink networking club, please do visit our website. There's a link at the end of this video, or feel free to contact me directly. Next time I'm going to be choosing another brilliant Kent wine, but made in the traditional method. So please stay tuned to see that soon.